All right there, Lakers fans. You guys might not be done making moves yet. The latest report just coming across the wire is that the Lakers have emerged as a serious suitor to land Marc Gasol. Jimmy, break this down for me.
Now, I thought this would definitely be a possibility before they got Montrezl Harrell, before they got Wesley Matthews, and before they went out and got KCP back, and they traded for Dennis Schroeder. Now, they're emerging as, again, serious contenders to bring in Marc Gasol. Now, listen, Gasol wasn't super healthy last year for this Toronto team, but when he was healthy, he was very, very important for them. Now, you look at the Lakers who, again, they got Harrell. They brought back JaVale McGee as he opted into his player option, but they did lose Dwight Howard. And when you kind of look at what Montrezl Harrell is, he's more of that hybrid 4-5, whereas Gasol is a solid 5 that can stretch the floor. One of the biggest problems I think the Lakers have with their big men is that Montrezl Harrell's not a shooter. JaVale McGee's not a shooter. And yes, Anthony Davis is a shooter, but, you know, how much do you really want him hanging around the wings? Gasol gives you that big man versatility where he can stretch the floor and shoot from 3 as well. So Lakers becoming serious contenders for Marc Gasol.
I think it makes some sense for LA. I know the reports they were trying to find one more big man as well. With the available affordable options left out there, I think it's very reasonable to have Gasol at the top of that list. Obviously, there's the whole DeMarcus Cousins thing, but I think Gasol does make a little bit more sense there. Now, Lakers fans, if Gasol does end up signing or whatever, we're going to keep you guys covered on everything going around your favorite team. So subscribe today. It's youtube.com/LakersTV if you're watching live on Chat Sports right now. If you're watching on our Lakers channel, it's a lot easier for you guys to subscribe. It's that big red button today. It is very simple to do. Now, you mentioned that Montrezl Harrell signing, Jimmy. How do you think those big man grouping of Harrell and Anthony Davis and JaVale McGee and now potentially Marc Gasol all fits in together for a rotation?
It's really solid because you kind of get versatility in all of them. You get Montrezl Harrell, who's that kind of high energy, crash the boards, finish down low kind of guy. You get JaVale McGee, who is your pick and roll type of center that protects the rim better than Montrezl Harrell. Anthony Davis. That's Anthony Davis. You don't need me to break down what his game is. And then Marc Gasol comes in, or potentially comes in, as they are serious suitors for him, as your stretch 5 veteran presence that can be a playmaker in the half-court offense as well. So that dynamic is perfect because you get the lob threat that is JaVale McGee, the rim protector that is JaVale McGee, you get the rebounding high-energy big man that is Montrezl Harrell, and you get the smart veteran in Marc Gasol if that is indeed what happens. Now, this probably isn't going to be any more than the minimum or maybe a small mid-level. We know the Raptors wanted to bring him back, but it doesn't look like they really are going to have a whole lot of success, which is kind of scary if you're a Raptors fan.
Now, I've been very impressed so far by the Lakers offseason, so grade it for us. A, B, C, D, or F. We brought this up on a previous video. I think Rob Pelinka is doing a fantastic job as a GM. The agent to GM path has actually worked out really well. I've been very impressed by this.
I mean, even if they don't get Marc Gasol, it's still an A for me. I think losing Avery Bradley definitely hurts you a little bit, but we want you guys to go ahead and grade that offseason for us. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make this the pinned comment on today's video, so if you're watching, you might get hit with the YouTube ad break. We're going to make it really simple for you. All you got to do is scroll down and respond. Let us know what you would grade the Lakers offseason.
Now, if Mark comes back, does the other Gasol brother come back too?
No, Pau is done. Pau is done. Let him rest. Let him take his break.
He's only 40.
Fine. Golly, is he 40? Remember when he was on the Portland Trailblazers and the Milwaukee Bucks?
Yeah,
me neither.
Remember when the Lakers traded the draft pick that became Mark for his brother?
I mean, that's just crazy. It would just be so poetic if Marc Gasol returned to the Los Angeles Lakers. Again, Gasol, not a super healthy season for this Raptors team, but he's an important piece for him, just an important veteran. Yeah, he's 35 years old, but he was still playing 26 minutes a night and shot 38% from 3 when he was healthy. But, last season, too, 79 games, he's still fine. It's not like he's an injury-prone big man. He just had one down season when it came to health. Now, you look at last year as a whole. I want to look more at that 2018-19 season because that's when we got the last full season of Marc Gasol. He put up 13.6 points per game, 8 rebounds, and shot 36% from 3. He was also blocking a shot per game and stealing it 1 time per game as well. Always been solid defensively in the post. Lakers would really benefit from bringing on a guy like Marc Gasol.
And again, they are looking for another center, and the report here is that the Lakers are a serious suitor to land Marc Gasol. They are not the only team, of course, interested in adding him. I think the money's all going to come in fairly similar for Gasol. It's going to be where does he want to end up? And, of course, playing for the defending NBA champs, well, that does help them out a little bit.